idiomatic expressions for a longer period of time, because that is the most important thing. We kind of stutter. Sounds like dangerous. Hunky, dory. No, you have money, you have health, you have GF. Oh, sorry. Guilty pleasure. Mom, I want to play with the kids now. I love to play with the kids. Thank God I don't have. Ineffable. Oh, I love that. What? Don't get super excited. I just got carried away. Oh, it's ineffable. Everything is hunky dory. No feeling. Everything is hunky dory. So there's a feeling. From day one, just once and for all, learn this language. Legacy was years in the making. If I become fluent, I will become fluent. So my fluency is years in the making. As far as my little knowledge is concerned, our next phrase is, let me remember, because I forgot. You have no right to call yourself his best friend or her best friend. Your brain deceives that easily. Hi, today I'm gonna be sharing how I learned all the elegant phrases, elegant words, catchy phrases, advanced words, idiomatic expressions, how I have learned that, and how I've been able to use all those things in my daily conversations. Today, I'm going to be sharing all those things. How to remember all those phrases and expressions for a longer period of time, and how you can incorporate, you can have all those things in your vocabulary, and you can use, that is the most important thing, how you can use all those things in your daily conversation, because that is the most important thing. If you can't apply that, then there is no use of learning all those things. No, there is use. It's not true that if you have learned something, you have to apply all those things. No. Sometimes you are gonna be learning something to understand, to have the conversations, not to use all the time. Because it is also true, if we try to use advanced words in our conversation, we kind of stutter. Like we fumble a lot. Because our brain just thinks to use all those things. Brain just search in our head that, oh, what is that word? Oh, it's important or crucial? Oh, crucial. Then you take time and you start to stutter. You go round and round. You talk in a circle. So now I'm going to be sharing that how I have been able to remember all those things for a longer period of time, and how I made the journey, that advanced words learning journey, easier. So today I'm going to be sharing some phrases, and simultaneously I'm going to be sharing that how I learned that, how I remember that. So number one phrase is, oh, I love that, hunky dory. Hunky dory sounds like dangerous. Hunky dory. No, not like that. It's a lovely phrase. Hunky dory means when everything is going really well in your life, you're extremely happy, you have money, you have health, you have GF. Oh, sorry. You have everything. Like you have everything what you have desired. You have your desired life. Everything is going well. Then you can say, yeah, everything is hunky-dory in my life. Everything is hunky-dory. Is everything hunky-dory in your life? Let me know in the comments. That's how you can use. And my life has been topsy-turvy, not hunky-dory. It was hunky-dory during my childhood. Those days were, oh my God, really beautiful, startlingly beautiful, joyful days. That was number one phrase. Number two is guilty pleasure. This is also a beautiful phrase. Guilty pleasure. What is the meaning of that? Guilty pleasure means when you have a habit or you love a work or task, but society will not approve of according to your age. For example, if you are 24 years old, I'm talking about me. I'm giving my example. I'm 24 years old, and if I say to my mom, "Mom, I want to play with the kids now. I love to play with the kids. Please allow me to play with the kids." My mom is gonna be freaking out. What? You want to play with the kids? How come? So, if I had that kind of pleasure, that kind of habit, thank God I don't have. So, I can say that it's my guilty pleasure. I don't think there is anything wrong to play with the kids. No, it's wrong, it's wrong. But sometimes it's okay if you wanna play with the kids, but not every time. Every time if you say to your mom that, Mom, I wanna play with the kid each and every time. So it's not good. So it is your guilty pleasure. Or maybe you late night parties, your guilty pleasure. You love to have late night parties. Or you love to have pizza, yeah. Pizza at 12 a.m. at night. So it is your guilty pleasure. It is your guilty pleasure. And now, number third is, it's a word, elegant word, ineffable. Oh, I love that. When you just go blank and you don't have, it is an escape. Don't get super excited. I just got carried away. So if you are super excited, or if you love something, like after seeing something, if you want to describe its beauty and you don't have word, that is phenomenal, it's wonderful, it's amazing, it's fabulous. So if you, at that point in time, in that moment, if you can't remember all those words, just explain that thing in one word. It's ineffable. Like, I can't describe. Like, I don't have any words. I can't put that into words. It's really ineffable. But one more thing I want to tell you. If you are someone who is in his or her upper intermediate level or intermediate level, but he's trying to use all those catchy phrases and advanced words in his speech. So don't just use like that everything is hunky dory. So it doesn't sound great. Just feel that everything is hunky dory. So when you use like that, after feeling all those words, or just emphasizing that, it is gonna be a verbal highlighter like this. Everything is hunky dory. Verbal highlighter. Just say with volume or with style. Add some color while using that. Everything is hunky dory. So here's the difference. If I say everything is hunky dory, no feeling. Everything is hunky dory. So there's a feeling, and that's how you can draw attention towards you. That's a hack. And then you're not gonna be sounding, or you won't sound that you just learned that word and you are just trying to use that. From day one, you can sound like a professional speaker while using all those words and catchy phrases. So, and now our next phrase is once and for all. Once and for all. I use that in my conversation daily. Whenever I speak something related to this, instead of saying that, what is the meaning of once and for all? Just first of all, let me tell you that what is the meaning of once and for all. Once and for all means when you solve that problem in a way so that you don't have to work in that problem again, then you can use that phrase once and for all. And how, if I say that enough of this, disturbance, enough of this disturbance, I'm going to solve that problem once and for all. Like, I'm going to finish that problem. I'm going to solve that problem so that I don't have to go to solve that problem again and again. Just once and for all, learn this language so that this language no longer bother you in your life. Just learn the language, master the language. That's how you can use that. And now our next phrase is years in the making. Oh, that is also an elegant word, elegant phrase. Years in the making. So if I talk about Virat Kohli's legacy in the world of cricket, so his legacy was years in the making. Like, it didn't happen overnight. It took time. He has dedicated his time, his effort, everything. He sacrificed a lot to create that kind of legacy, to leave that kind of legacy in the world of cricket, to become the king of cricket. So his legacy was years in the making. So if I become fluent I will become fluent. If I become fluent, if I will become fluent after 2 years or 3 years down the line, so I can say like that, my fluency didn't happen overnight. My fluency is years in the making. I have dedicated 3 years, 3 important, crucial years in my fluency, in my English speaking journey. So my fluency is years in the making. And now, next phrase is some years down the line. Some years down the line. If you're gonna use that, it is a lovely phrase. If you use that some years down the line in your speech while having a conversation, it will add color to your speech. So you're gonna use like that. You have to learn ChatGPT and other tools, AI tools, because 10 years down the line, or maybe like as far as my little knowledge is concerned, 5 years down the line, 5 years down the line, everything will be AI. 5 years down the line, everything will be AI. That's how you can use that down the line. And now, our next phrase is, let me remember, because I forgot. I didn't plan. So, I know where you are coming from. I know where you are coming from. When you understand someone's feeling inside out thoroughly, like if you have, everybody has their best friend, so you know how your best friend feels when he loves, what he likes, and while having a conversation, if you talk about his life or something related to him, you can use that. Or you can use that like that. I know where you are coming from. That means I know your feelings. I know why you are saying that. If you don't know about your best friend like this, that means you have no right to call yourself his best friend or her best friend. Best friend. You must know about him. So, if you're saying that, I know where you're coming from, that means you know what is he saying and why is he saying all those things. That's all. I have lots of words and phrases in my mind, which I use each and every day in my conversation, or I teach someone. And this is also another effective ways to learn or to remember for a longer period of time. So yeah, that's what I share in front of you, and that's how I remember, and I try to use all those words and catchy phrases in my conversation. And yeah, here's a hack how to remember and how you can remember this for a longer period of time. Try to use real life example or the examples which resonates with you. Someone who try to use those examples, those phrases describing someone you like the most or describing your personal event. And if you do like that, your brain receives that easily. And your brain holds that in its memory for a longer period of time. That's all for today. That's all for today. I hope you liked that video. If you did, make sure to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Here's my punchline, motto. We can speak English confidently and fluently.